This is major news. The Biden administration has just unveiled several new regulations in its latest effort to solve the climate crisis. President Biden also has a plan that could save hundreds of thousands of dollars for retirees. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, at the end of today's video, I will be announcing the winners of yesterday's giveaway, so do make sure that you do stay tuned.
Dr. Hosker, is reducing U.S. and global reliance on fossil fuels critical for any successful climate strategy?
Yes, as I described earlier, every IPCC scenario for meeting our climate goals requires sharp reductions.
And Dr. Hosker, the world is off track to avoid the worst effects of climate change. The U.S. has made progress. We expect a 3% decline in emissions this year, but we need 6% reductions each year through 2030 to meet our commitment under the Paris Climate Accord. Much of our reduction so far has come from the power sector, while transportation is now the largest emission source. Is a transition to zero emissions vehicles a critical part of any path to meet U.S. climate goals?
Yes, the transportation sector is critical, and if you look at the sectoral breakdown that I put in my written testimony, what's really fascinating about it is that the power sector has carried almost the entire burden of our reductions to date from that 2007 peak. Residential, industrial, commercial, agriculture, transportation have almost all been flat or just varying, fluctuating a little bit. So yes, we need to get the other sectors on downward trajectories as well.
Great. The EPA has proposed new regulations for cars and trucks that will accelerate the transition to zero emissions vehicles. How important is it that the EPA finalize the strongest possible rules for emissions reductions from cars and trucks?
Yes, a smart, effective regulatory policy combined with the incentives of the IRA is, in my mind, the best road forward.
Thank you. Dr. Hosker, the Department of Energy has proposed several long overdue updates to efficiency standards for washing machines, dryers, water heaters, stoves, and other appliances. These standards will reduce emissions and save Americans money on their energy bills. How important are these standards for the U.S. to meet its climate goals?
Yes, efficiency standards have a long history, and DOE has done an excellent job over the years of creating these regulations for efficiency that save customers money, save energy, and reduce greenhouse gases. And I'm sure this next wave will be equally effective, and again, will combine with IRA incentives for things like heat pumps.
According to Newsweek, the administration of U.S. President Biden introduced new rules aimed at helping savers get the best out of their retirement plans. This is by demanding financial advisors give their clients the best investment options, rather than push products promising higher returns for their business. The White House said that some businesses pay their advisors to promote financial products that may generate lower returns to investors but earn firms higher profits. This is a conflict of interest that hurts American savers. The president also stated, when a person pays for trusted advice and it comes with a hidden cost, that's what I call a junk fee, and I think it's wrong. The new rules, the White House said, could increase retirement savings by about 0.2% to 1.2% every year, which over the long term may add up to 20% of retirement savings. This could help savers potentially add hundreds of thousands of dollars to their retirement plans. So going forward, the Biden administration will require financial advisors to provide savers with choices that are most beneficial to them rather than their own individual business. The White House also said this shift of focus will shape the nearly $780 billion that Americans move from their 401ks to their IRAs. The age at which seniors retire also impacts their Social Security payments for the rest of their lives. But according to Newsweek, many are not well informed about how exactly to maximize their earnings. Workers have the option to claim Social Security retirement benefits in addition to their salary. However, taking this option would lead to lower Social Security payments because of the income they're already earning. This is because of the retirement earnings test. The report discovered between 20 and 50% of pre-retirees are unaware that their monthly benefits could be reduced if they keep working after claiming Social Security. For those who are aware, only between 30 and 40% know the reductions are temporary and will be added back at full retirement age. Under the retirement earnings test, those under the full retirement age of 66 or 67 will see smaller benefits if they continue to work. Specifically, it will decline by $1 for every $2 they earn over a certain income. In 2023, the rule applies to any income above $21,240, but in 2024, the income limit will be at $22,320. Also, friends, this week, the Biden administration unveiled environmental regulations targeting multiple popular home and commercial appliances. This is an action that will impact millions of Americans, but federal officials have said would help curb carbon emissions. The Department of Energy both recently finalized new energy efficiency standards for residential refrigerators and freezers, and proposed standards for commercial fans and blowers. Overall, the agency said the actions would eliminate 420 million metric tons of dangerous carbon dioxide emissions over the next 3 decades and save households $5 billion a year on their utility bills, Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm said in a statement. Today's announcement shows the Biden-Harris administration's commitment to lowering utility costs for working families, which is helping to simultaneously strengthen energy independence and combat the climate crisis. The Department of Energy standards for refrigerators and freezers will be implemented between 2029 and 2030. This will mark the first update to standards, impacting those appliances in more than a decade. According to the announcement, the updated standards will, in 30 years, remove the amount of emissions generated by the combined annual emissions of 12.7 million homes. In addition to potentially increasing upfront costs for consumers who are purchasing new appliances, officials have said the new efficiency standards may harm product performance. For example, experts have stated that new standards for dishwashers have led to cycles taking as much as twice as long to finish. Well, my amazing and most awesome friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dear friends, thank you so much for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, every Friday I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter these weekly giveaway, friends, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. The winners of yesterday's giveaway is Benny McKnight and Yellow Rose 1 Swifty. Congratulations to both of you, my dear friends. To claim your gift cards, please check your notifications page and send me a message. And my friends, you can also message me on my Facebook page. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed New Year's Day weekend.